And finally, former South African President Jacob Zuma has scored a hat trick in court. In a major boost ahead of the general election in May, Zuma's party won a legal battle against the ruling African National Congress. The ANC wanted Zuma's political party to drop its name and logo, accusing it of trademark theft. But a South African court has ruled in favor of the former president. The crucial judgment comes as analysts say that the ANC could in fact lose its majority for the first time in 30 years in the upcoming polls. Our final report goes inside the ruling and what it means for the upcoming elections.
South Africa's former president Jacob Zuma has scored a hat trick in the courtroom. His new party, uMkhonto weSizwe, or the MK party, has won a legal battle against the ruling African National Congress, or the ANC. This is the third time in a month that Zuma has thwarted attempts to stop him and his party from contesting in the upcoming general elections. In the latest case, the governing ANC accused the MK party of copyright infringement. It tried to force the party to drop its name and its logo, saying that the latter takes from the now-disbanded military wing. The wing was set up by the ANC and Nelson Mandela in the 1960s, and it played a major role in fighting against the white minority rule that ended with an election in 1994. The ANC argued that the use of the name uMkhonto weSizwe, which translates to Spear of the Nation in English, would lead to confusion among voters in the upcoming polls in the end of May. It also said that the MK party's logo shows a man holding a spear and a shield, which is similar to the old military wing's logo. According to the ANC, all of this breached the trademark law, and it requested payment in the form of royalties or damages from the MK party. However, the High Court in the eastern city of Durban dismissed the case, saying it was of the view that there would be no confusion among the voters. And now the ANC is planning to appeal against the ruling. This is the second loss for the ANC against Zuma and his party. Last month, South Africa's electoral court rejected its argument that the MK party is not properly registered. The same court had also overturned the Election Commission's ban on Zuma's candidacy for a parliamentary seat. Notably, the South African Constitution bars people from holding public office if they're convicted of a crime and sentenced to more than 12 months in prison. In 2021, Zuma was sentenced to 15 years in prison for failing to testify in a corruption investigation. Later, he only served 3 months on health grounds and was given a remission of sentence by incumbent President Cyril Ramaphosa. Now, Zuma's lawyers argue that his sentence was cancelled, which makes him eligible to compete in the elections. The 82-year-old made a contentious return to politics with the MK party in December last year. Once a stalwart of the ANC, Zuma lost its support in 2018. He had ruled as the country's president from 2009 to 2018 before being forced to step down amid allegations of corruption. But these allegations didn't tear into Zuma's popularity. Instead, his new MK party has been witnessing a boost in support. As South Africa heads to a general election, with rising unemployment, high cost of living, lack of electricity and criminal violence among the top concerns for voters, analysts believe that the African National Congress is likely to lose its majority for the first time in 30 years. And they say eroding its vote is Jacob Zuma and his MK party.
From impeachments to inaugurations, if it's a political story, we are on the scene. The race for the White House is heating up.
We're beating Biden.
How dare he say that?
If it's breaking news, we're live with the latest coverage. From the White House, the State Department, and Capitol Hill, we know the issues, but above all, we know the players to bring you the latest in-depth analysis on all the key stories that we're covering. I'm Eric Ham. Join me from Washington here on Firstpost America.